Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Rachel, this is Darren. So yeah, you screwed it up again. Margaret Heppel isn't my mom. That's my grandmother. So yeah, there's that. And then, of course, Titan is not the parents of Margaret Heppel. Titan, Mr. Miller, and Margaret Heppel are all siblings. They are actually a cross between Laberciae and Flamingo Queen. So anyway, but you did get most of it right, so I'm going to give you a B now. Okay? Thanks. Bye-bye now.
What's up, dirty plant hoes and all you dirty plant enthusiasts, you? It is I, your dirty plant madam. And today we're gonna do our 1 month Spider Farmer tint and light review. These tints can be like a really big investment, so I wanted to kind of keep you guys informed and follow you up on how things are doing month after month. And I have some very interesting results after the first month, so I think you're gonna find it quite interesting as well. Quite titillating. So before we get to all of that, I wanted to tell you guys who the winner of the hidden Easter egg prize is from my last video, and that is Little Miss Knowed It All. So if that is your YouTube handle, be sure and reach out to me on Instagram. Start off your message with giveaway winner, and that way it'll make it easier for me to find you because Instagram be crazy. And I would also like to give a shout out to my notification squad. The first 3 people that got to my video: Lorna Farrell, Zeppy Page, and Kayla Knott. Thank you so much for trying to get to these videos quickly. That's really nice. So after I show you what's going on in the Spider Farmer tent, I'm gonna show you a couple of other things. I've got some begonias to show you that Justin Green sent to me. I have a package that I need to open and a couple of other things. So let's get into it. Okay, so I unzipped my tent and I just have, there's just so much to say because basically the humidifier flooded. So all the water that was once in the humidifier is now all over, which is good while you get a tray. You see this like metallic tray around the bottom of the grow tent? It's good, it catches spills like that, it catches it and creates it, you know, and keeps it from going any further, but it really sucks. And I actually have got some mold on one of my begonias that I just recently got from Mountain Orchids. It is the Mendumai. I'm literally using the tip of my nose to help the camera focus because I'm talented. I got many talents. Focus, you bitch. Haha. Yeah, mold all over it. I didn't realize that the humidifier had flooded and there was way too much moisture going on in here. It was just the doors. Can you see like look at that? I mean, like I want a lot of humidity, but I don't want that much, especially because I don't have a fan in here to move any of this humidity around. So basically for like 2 days, there was just water standing in here, which is not ideal and not what I was looking for. So that also has nothing to do with the actual tent. So as far as the tent goes, the tent's been awesome. So let me show you the first thing that you guys are just going to be like, what? And I'm for real. So you know that I moved all these plants in here. You guys saw which ones. I think I gave like a quick little thing and showed you guys setting it up and some of the plants I was going to put in here. I had a Monstera Esquelito that was in here. It was sitting right here. It got too tall and it was about to get like to where it was up on the light. So I went ahead and took that out. Here is the really cool thing that's been happening. So, and before you get too excited, don't forget that I heavily burned a lot of these plants. Some of them weren't in here yet, but I heavily burned a lot of these pink princesses when I first put them into the tent. I had the light turned up. It's got a knob, it's adjustable, and I had the light turned up way, way, way too high. But you guys know it's a running joke in my household about not having half moon leaves. So since these pink prince eye have been in here, they're one completely half moon leaf, and you can see the burn spots. One almost completely pink leaf, and you guys, you know I've not seen levels of variegation like this in my house. You guys know I grow all of my stuff with LED. It grows good, but you can see the burn spots there. Another almost completely half moon leaf. This one was before. This was like the first signs of, oh my gosh, where something's really cool about to happen here. This was previously. This was like an old leaf right there. So, I mean, just really exciting. This is the least amount of variegation on any of the leaves that I've gotten since they've been underneath the Spider Farmer light, which obviously I knew when I was setting this light up that it was going to be a completely different ordeal, right? This is not your average everyday grow light bulb that you screw into whatever. This is a Big Mac daddy ordeal, and I knew it was going to really supercharge a lot of the growth that I had going on in here. Lots of growth on the Hoya linearis, the luxurians, the philodendron luxurians. It wasn't really doing much. It just kind of had like a little growth nipple right here, and then it has really pushed some serious growth since it's been in here. I put the begonia thelmae in here as soon as I got it. I knew it was going to be humid, maybe enough for it. With begonias, a lot of the times it's just trial and error. You don't necessarily have to know everything. You just got to try some stuff. What's sad back here is that this guy was doing way better, right? And then I guess my humidifier exploded. So now I'm guessing this is rotted. It just sat in water and nothing but water for 2 days. It did not appreciate that. So I guess that guy's got to come out to a rescue mission now. Like, I don't even know what happened. Did my humidifier just freaking explode or what? And here's the thing, before you go, Rachel, it's probably dirty. Ew, something. No, it's brand new. Like, I've probably only used it like one time, twice, perhaps twice. I don't know. I come in here and I started moving a bunch. Look at here. Look, all full of water. And this is the Air Innovations model that doesn't top fill. And I did not realize that when I bought it. And it has just been, with lower back pain, it's just, you know, I can't do it. I have to have Casey come and do it. It's always an inconvenience. No one wants to ask their husband like every other day to fill a humidifier. So I am looking into getting, I don't even know, man. Dyson makes a humidifier, and I'm really super strongly thinking about just doing it, you know. We have another Hoya. I always say it wrong. So if I say Bertonier, then I know that's wrong. But I never can remember that one. Here is a reverted pink princess. Lost a leaf right there. I don't know what happened to that. Here is a begonia gray feather. I'm just trying all kinds of different stuff. I'm trying not to move anything around too much, and I'm trying not to take things in and out. The only way that something leaves is if it outgrows it, like the Esquilito did. So we're just going to check the growth patterns. This is the Philodendron glorious, which is a hybrid between the gloriosum and the melanochrysum. And this was sent to me by my boy Cody over at the Plant Channel. I always have his channel linked. You can go check him out down below. And this is like my pink princess farm for my little dirty little plant hose. This is my Hoya Wyetii, and it's already really showing some red, some stressing, which I think is really pretty on the Hoyas. I actually prefer, on the few Hoyas that I do have, I prefer these really intense colors, so not bothering me at all. And then right behind that, we have the little anthurium. I think it is just crystallinum that Cody just sent to me recently. It already put out a new leaf in here. I mean, I think that's boding pretty well for it. I think my other LEDs in my house, now that I'm seeing this kind of growth from this tent, have really maybe been like underpowered. I know a lot of my plants grow pretty well, but now I'm thinking, I don't know if they could grow a lot better if they had better lighting, you know? Down here, it's also another full level down from the top, but if you look, and I don't want to stick my knee directly in water, but if you look, even on this, the levels of variegation are getting like crazy all white leaves, another all white leaf. I mean, it just looks like a different plant since I put it in here, which, you know, with this one, I don't have to worry so much about the all white variegation because it has plenty of green on that variegated sea hibiscus. But I mean, it just seems to be growing really well. Then we have the Varicosum giganteum cross that I got from Equa Genera right there in the back, and it's about to put out a new leaf back there. And then right ahead of that, I have the Steve's Leaves Begonia Titan, and it's actually putting out a new leaf right down here. And it is really pretty growing out there. So this is probably one of my favorite begonias right now, and waiting on some new growth on it has been pretty exciting. It's very, very gorgeous begonia. And then right next door to that, I have my begonia bubble with my begonia bipennatifida inside, and also my begonia sole mutata. So we'll take the lid off and we'll look and see how they're doing in there. Ooh. This is also one of my favorite begonias, but fair warning, people do have a pretty rough time growing them. So I've gotten a lot of sad stories sent to me on Instagram about these begonias right here in particular. They're very, very pretty to look at. And I know sometimes with me, growing begonias, sometimes I grow them for a really long time, never really have any issues, and then all of a sudden one day it just wakes up and it's just tired of looking at my face and it just dies. So, you know, it just happens. It happens to me. It happens to everybody who grows, I think, begonias. It's just sometimes they just up and decide they don't like you anymore, you know? So this one doesn't have a tag, and I can't remember what this one's called. This is Begonia bipennatifida, and this is Begonia sole mutata down here. Getting really good growth, even though it's down here on the bottom shelf, which is actually really surprising. I was worried putting this in here, but to be honest with you, I was kind of out of room altogether to put these bubbles, so we were just gonna see how it worked. That is all the standing water, and now I'm gonna, oh, that was my knees. Here is another cane begonia, and I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is. It's just some sort of cane begonia, and there's one right next to it there. There is a big hole where the Esqueleto was, and I'm going to put a couple of things right over here in the corner, but we will know on future updates that those plants came into the game a little bit later. So also no supplemental lighting so far on the second level. It's just all, you know, reflection based. I'm skeptical for these plants down here that they will do well, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Definitely happy. I mean, that's the most sea of pink I have seen since I've had these pink princesses cut up and propagated. I'm super duper impressed with just how much variegation I've gotten. So I know that the lights are doing something. I know that the lights are increasing the amounts of variegation. I'm not saying you have to have this type of light to get the variegation, but you definitely need to up your wattage if you aren't seeing the types of variegation that you want. It seems like to a certain degree you've got control over what's going on there. So I won't do any switching out. I'll try to keep everything the same so we can just kind of month to month keep an eye on what's going on in here. It's good. It's science time. It's experiment time. All right. Now I'm going to, I guess, get on my hands and knees with an old towel and soak up all this extra water. And thank you so much, my Air Innovations piece of crap humidifier. And I'm not quite sure why it busted, but it did. So now we got to clean it up. Okay. So now that we've checked out what was happening inside the tent, all the good stuff and all the bad stuff that's happening inside the tent, I wanted to show you some things that Justin Green sent to me. His wife works at Harmony's Foliage. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's kind of like how Steve's Leaves has a bunch of Steve's Leaves, you know, blank blank for this begonia, or Steve's Leaves, you know, Mr. Miller. There's a lot of Harmony's, you know, blank blank. His wife works at Harmony's Foliage. Every once in a while, she can get her hands on a couple of cool items, a couple of cool goodies. And also, they have a Facebook page called Green's Interesting and Aged Plants. And I'll put up a picture right over here. And he was so kind to send me a couple of begonias, and I wanted to show them to you. So this first one is begonia Harmony's Pink Radiance. And it was looking better than it's looking right now, but the transition after shipping for some reason for this begonia in particular was kind of rough, but it is coming back really well. Like this leaf right here is completely doing better now. So you can see how beautiful the coloration is on this plant. You got to kind of ignore the crispy edges on the rest of it. It really kind of wilted when it got here, but it's doing a lot better now. It reminds me a lot of the begonia breakdance, which is another really cool looking, like a flat fan type of leaf presentation on the begonia, but this one is really beautiful. And it's actually the first Harmony's line of anything type of begonia that I own, that I'm aware of, because I may own one and not be aware of it. And ever since then, I've been checking out Justin's Facebook page, and it's just, there's so many begonias out there, you guys. It's really ridiculous. If you let yourself get consumed by it, it can happen very quickly and very easily. So the next two plants, where's my little piece of paper? Okay, so the next two plants that we got here was this really cute little peperomia, and it's called Harmony's Great Pumpkin. And I don't know if you guys have very many peperomia. I do not have very many peperomia. I just have a couple. And I kind of struggle with them. I think that they do not like my my underwatering habits / issues, however you want to say it. I absolutely adore the coloration on this peperomia. It is more pink than it is green. It's like a completely pink, pumpkin-y orange, obviously for its namesake, peperomia. It's just gorgeous. I really love it. I have it in a begonia bubble with the other begonia that they sent to me, and this one is out of this world. I'm gonna have to put the spelling of this begonia up on the screen because it's really hard. It reminds me of the word pterodactyl. I know it's not the word pterodactyl, so don't be a jerk about it. It's like, let me try it. No, I'm not gonna try it. Anyways, pterodeforms. Pterodeforms? I'm not sure, but this guy was actually quite small when he first got to me, and he has grown so well and so quickly. I've been super duper duper in love with this one. As soon as I opened it, I was like, what? Because I've seen these before, and I was always so afraid to order them because when you're importing begonias like this, it's really tragic a lot of the times. Wow, yeah, and if the foliage is so dainty. The spots are absolutely just completely minuscule. It's crazy. This thing is out of this world. And he said, Justin said that it could be very fussy, but I think it's been doing really well. It hasn't been giving me any troubles at all. It's absolutely adorable, and I love it. I love its little guts right out. So that was all the plants that I got from Justin. So if you guys are interested, you should go check out his Facebook page because it looked like they had some really cute stuff that they have in stock. And I saw a very reasonably priced Anthurium magnificum like right there on the Facebook page, but I don't know if it's still there or not, but you can go give it a shot. If you like my sweater, then you should go check my merch out. It's also in the description down below, and it's getting cold, so it's now appropriate and not so weird to be wearing hoodies. So maybe you could go check it out and support your girl. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying it might be a good idea. It's getting cold outside. I'm trying to look out for you. One more thing, I almost forgot. I've got these packages to open, and this one is from 61 Flora. And it says to Plant Madam Rachel from 61 Flora plant delivery. Ooh, is that a begonia leaf? This is it says Paper Anchor Company enamel pen, and it looks like a begonia maculata whitei. That is absolutely gorgeous. I don't have any pens whatsoever that are plant related, so that is really, really nice. Let me look at the Plant Madam. Casey talks to me at night and he's like, you know, you're getting a really big head with all this Plant Madam business. And I'm like, well, I mean, how much, you know? People keep saying nice stuff and then it sounds like it's pretty accurate. Oh my gosh, you are my favorite plant lady. Rachel, aka Plant Madam and Begonia Baddie. I wanted to say happy birthday and thank you, and to Casey too, for this much needed content during this shitty year. I'm a hairstylist who started a plant shop during quarantine and wanted to send you this adorable pen from my shop. Love, Plant Hoe Amber at 61 Flora, www.61flora.com. Thank you so much, Amber. I can't wait to put it on my stuff. Before I let you guys go, I got one more box. And this is from one of my dirty plant hoes, Tara Peterson. Tara, that was so southern that you couldn't even tell what name I was saying. Tara Peterson, but my redneck voice said Tara. Tara Peterson. Whoops, sorry, Tara. Aw, it's a cute little card. Very cute. It says, Plant Madam, a little something for your birthday. Hope you enjoy the blooms. Hope you had a great birthday. Love, a loyal plant hoe, Tara Peterson. Members only to my channel. I just had a huge birthday unboxing haul. A bunch of my dirty plant hoes sent me some really cool Enneagram mugs, hand-painted pottery, genuine framed mushroom embroidery that's handmade by family members. So if you're interested in unlocking that content, you can become a member of our channel. And we have some amaryllis, which is this is the white bloom, and you know, I used to have tons of amaryllis, and then one year I put them in the garage and stored them, and then I never could find them again. It was like they completely disappeared, which is also happening with my underwear and also with business socks right now, so I'm not 100%. And a stack of towels has completely gone missing from my house. A whole stack of towels. Like, I had to stop my whole morning get together because a whole stack of towels disappeared. Still haven't found the towels. Nobody knows what happened to them. Folded them the night before, gone off the kitchen table the next morning. It's like we have a poltergeist, but they're only interested in screwing with me and my laundry. Sorry, I had to just tell you guys that. It's freaking crazy. When there's that many people who live in a house, it's so hard to keep track of laundry. Anyways, the beautiful striped amaryllis. Guys, these are so beautiful. And the pink amaryllis. And I actually love amaryllis so much that this is one of the tattoos that I have, which, you know, it's somewhere. That's how much I love amaryllis. Thank you so much to Tara Peterson for the lovely amaryllis. Here is your daily snorting therapy session. If you're bored and you're watering plants and you'd like something to listen to, you can check out our sister station, Heart Shaped Leaves, After Dark. Thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye. I am burning it down. would like to say a special shout out and thank you to all my dirty plant enthusiasts, my monthly supporters. Abby Gilbert, Ace Cadet, Alexandra Chilton, Alexis Solly, Always Propagating, Amber V, Amy Adwan, Amy Powell, Amy Sutton, Andrea Bruce, Anna Dreesen, April Steer, Ashley Caraveo, Barbara Lindbergh, Beauty Isn't Perfect, Bryn, Carl Jr., Carly Grinnell, Casey Dillon, Chat with Plants, Chamomile Camille, Charlotta R., Chris Felice, Chrissy Spencer, Colleen Coyle Levy, Colleen Hatton, Courtney Martin, Crazy Plant Lady, Cuties with Cardi, Danielle Holt, Darren Heppel, Daryl Lee, Diana Anderson, Eliza Haney, Elizabeth Graceful, Ellen Louise Pasco, Emma Castle, Evie, Felicia Yeager, Fenner Lamb, Goncalo Martins, Gretchen Ward, Haley Hetrick, Haley Martin, Haley Kester, Heather Summers, Heidi Christofferson, Hells Bells, Holy Coley, Houseplanty Goodness, Isabella H., Jamie Ellis, Jake Rowe, Jana Vieira, Jaya Rowe, Jedi KCC, Jenna Maria, Jennifer Banner, Jessica Stanford, Jessica Viola, Jessica D., Joe Howard, John Alexander, Joseph L. Simmons V, Caitlin Card, Cassandra Hines, Caitlin Harvey, Kathy Walters, Kathy W., Kaylee Logan, Kelly Hodgson, Kim Toby, Kimberly Mossman, Not Dude, Christy Bim, Crystal Wang, Kaya Hauser, Lauren Loves Leaves, Lauren Loves Plants, Life's a Garden, Light Owl, Lily Rose, Lynn Therese, Liz B., Love Leaves, Lulu's Leaves, Mara Baker, Mary Marr, Megan Moyna, Medusa's Mess, Meeks, Megan Lilly, Mev Ham, MF Webb, Michael Hart, Michelle Reed, Michelle Waters, Monica Allison, Morgan Cluck, Mortessa, Myclean Leaves, Nadine Guzman, Nesta Humphreys, Nicholas Constant, Nikki Toller, Peanuts Plants, Rachel Sharp, Raylene Hillhouse, Ricky Molbeck, Reese's Roots, Safia Bahadir, Samatha DeParity, Sarah, Seth Miller, Sophia Rogers, Sophie Boddings, Steph Miller, Steph W., Tanya Houtsaker, Teresa Lady T. Oakley, Tiffany Wright, Tug Batas, Turquoise Fibers and Foliage, Tyler Kersey, Vernie Zoo, Victoria Fonseca, and Wesley Lemontino. And now a big, huge shout out to all my dirty plant hoes out there, all my gigantic monthly supporters, the listeners and followers who get to enjoy the monthly live and also the private Facebook group. Danny Ryan, Seven Puggy, Cindy C, Alana Treese, Allie Wells, Allison Havens, Amber May Fleming, Amy Walton, Amy Baxter, Amy Hatch, Andrew Wolf, Andrea Hewitt, Anna D, April Robinson, Arlisa B, Ashley Noland, Ashley Williams, Aubrey Puff, Autumn, Becca Panyard, C. Woe, Caitlin Phillips, Celia Stuffin Things, Chelsea Clifton, Cheyenne Burnett, Christy Stewart, Danny Sprague, DNU Santos, Darylyn Music, Denise Tomer, Diana Warner, Donna Ratcliffe, Emily Cefalu, Emily Forhay, Emma Wiley, Gab, Gina the Great, Gingerly Life, Haley Eblin, Haley Stanley, Heather Lamb, Honeybird, Houseplant Heather, Houseplants and Hip Hop, Jen DeReha, Jenny Vanderbilt, Jessica F, Jill C, Jordan Delaney, Juanzi C, Justin Hartley, Casey Wardell, Caitlin Guavi, Chris, Carla Diaz, Catherine Sproles, Katie, Katrin, Kelly Rice, Kiri Kelly, Christy D, Lauren SJI, Lyra Juno, Lindsay Daniel, Maggie Quarter, Margot F, Mary Boots, Mark Straw, Megan Earls, Megan Gowdy, Melissa Hartog, Mel's Planty Plant, Michaela Ragg, Michelle G, Nicholas Caruso, Nicole McCaw, Nikki Grilly, Odd Avocado Tree, Olivia Wise, Oops I Sold My Planties, Paul Zhang, Pete B, Phoebe DeBover, Plant Princess, Plantastica, Simonetta, QR, Real Estate Tulsa, Rhiannon C, Rhiann Chuckasang, Rico 9383, Riley Elizabeth, Robin Bruton Leaf, Sammy Joe Ruby, Sarah G, Sarah J, Sarah Jones, Sasha Arujo, Spotted Oreo 10, Stacy Anderson, Tanya Von Black, Tara Peterson, Tara's Plants, Tropics in the Midwest, The Fiber Circus, The Hatter's Madness, The Plants Channel, The Plants Meow, The Turtle, Tracy Buzzle, Tyler Frakes, Valerie, Victoria Feltenberger, Whitney Eaton, Whitney McHugh, Wicked Witch, Roxy, Will H, Winter Rose, and Zachary Young. You guys are absolutely amazing, amazing, and I love you. Have a good week. We love you guys.